Craving crispy hash browns topped with savory meat and melted cheese? Or a mouthwatering burger from a breakfast spot? Waffle House is calling your name. When you're in the mood for something simple, Waffle House's sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich might sound tempting. Unfortunately, it's not the best rendition of this breakfast favorite. The sausage tends to be dry, lacking the necessary juiciness that would help flavor the sandwich. The bread, just your basic buttered variety, doesn't hold up well against the other ingredients and falls apart easily, especially if you opt for a sunny side-up egg. Additionally, the American cheese doesn't add much to the sandwich, making it mushy rather than creamy. While it may satisfy your hunger, there are certainly better choices on the menu that offer more flavor and a more enjoyable experience. At Waffle House, hash browns come with their own unique terminology. Order them covered, and you'll get a slice of cheese melted right on top, giving them an extra layer of flavor and creaminess.
I want you to do me a favor, Phil.
What?
Say cheese.
While cheese and potatoes typically make a great combo, Waffle House's version doesn't quite hit the mark. The American cheese barely melts, leaving you with a clumpy, plastic-like texture rather than a smooth, gooey finish. Plus, since the cheese only covers part of the hash browns, expect a lot of plain potatoes. When you order the chicken biscuit at Waffle House, don't expect fried chicken. What you'll get is a thin, plain grilled chicken breast. While grilled chicken isn't inherently bad, it's not what you're hoping for in this dish. Without the crispy, crunchy breading of fried chicken, the grilled version ends up tasting pretty bland. What makes the sandwich even less appealing is the fact that it comes with nothing else. No egg, no cheese, just the dry chicken on a biscuit. While adding your own toppings like egg or cheese or slathering it with ketchup or hot sauce can improve the flavor, it shouldn't be necessary to dress up a dish so much just to make it enjoyable. Let's be real, you probably shouldn't expect a great steak at Waffle House. It's not exactly a steakhouse after all. When the T-bone dinner arrives, it's hard to miss the sea of beige, hash browns, bread, and the steak itself. It's a heavy plate, and let's be honest, not exactly the healthiest option. T-bone steaks can be delicious, but how they cook it here is a gamble. If the grill cook is on point, you might get a decent steak. But more often than not, with all the other orders to juggle, your steak likely won't get the attention it deserves. What you'll usually end up with is an overcooked, tough, and chewy T-bone. Paired with dry hash browns and plain toast, this meal might leave you feeling parched rather than satisfied. So while you can try it, you're better off sticking to what Waffle House does best: breakfast, not steak.
Water! Water!
Waffle House's grits bowls are surprisingly satisfying. Their signature grits can be combined with various ingredients like eggs, cheese, and bacon, making for a delicious breakfast in one bowl. It's the perfect hearty start to your day. However, ordering the grits on their own isn't the best move. Without any extra toppings, they're extremely bland. Sometimes you might get lucky with a bit of butter, but more often than not, they're lacking in flavor. Eating them plain feels like chewing on nothing. To make them more enjoyable, you'll need to add salt, pepper, hot sauce, or whatever you can find. While they can be improved with seasonings, it's disappointing that a simple side dish needs so much help to taste decent.
Kiss my grits!
Given that waffle is in the name, you'd expect Waffle House to serve up some fantastic waffles. While they're not bad, the plain waffle is far from impressive. The texture is fine, but the flavor leaves much to be desired. It's slightly sweet, but otherwise bland and forgettable. You won't find yourself craving it again anytime soon. That said, it might be a good option for kids or anyone with simple tastes, as the mild flavor is unlikely to disappoint picky eaters. If you do decide to go for the plain waffle, don't forget to load it up with butter and syrup to give it some life. When you're at Waffle House and breakfast isn't on your mind, it can be tough to choose something satisfying. While the menu offers a variety of options, not all are worth your time. Take the Texas grilled chicken melt, for example. It's a basic sandwich made with toasted bread, grilled chicken, and a slice of American cheese. Nothing exciting here. The flavors aren't bad, but it's rather dry, and adding hot sauce or ketchup can help, though it doesn't do much to elevate it. The bigger issue is that, despite the grilled chicken, this sandwich feels surprisingly unhealthy. If you're going for something indulgent, you might as well pick something tastier. While you can spruce up the melt with condiments, we'd suggest looking elsewhere on the menu for a more satisfying and flavorful choice. A Southern classic, biscuits and gravy are always a winning choice for breakfast. At Waffle House, the dish starts with a soft, fluffy biscuit that's split and topped with rich, creamy gravy. The thick gravy soaks into the biscuit, making each bite even more satisfying. Waffle House nails this comforting dish with the perfect gravy-to-biscuit ratio. Just keep in mind that you only get one biscuit per serving. So if you're craving more, don't hesitate to ask for an extra. It's the perfect combination of hearty and savory.
Biscuits.
What?
Biscuits!
A quick heads up, while biscuits and gravy are a favorite, they can sometimes miss the mark depending on the location. Be prepared for the occasional less than perfect version. The Texas cheesesteak melt is a step up from the chicken version. It delivers the juicy, savory bite you'd expect from a melt, with hearty beef that soaks into the bread and melty American cheese that ties it all together. While the toast could use a little more flavor, something typical of Waffle House bread, it's easy to fix with a splash of sauce. Pair it with hash browns for a satisfying meal, and if you're in a rush, this melt is a great choice to take on the go. It's one of the more portable options on the menu, making it perfect for a quick bite. If you're a fan of hash browns, you owe it to yourself to try them smothered with sautéed onions. For those who love adding extra flavor to their meals, onions are a perfect topping, and they bring a nice depth to the otherwise simple hash browns. While this isn't a full meal on its own, it makes for a tasty and satisfying side dish. It's a simple upgrade, but it adds a lot of flavor to your Waffle House experience. Don't settle for plain hash browns. Enhance them with sautéed onions and elevate your meal to something extra special. While Waffle House may not be your go-to for burgers, their quarter-pound Angus hamburger might change your mind. This hearty classic delivers all the right flavors in every bite. The thick, juicy patty is perfect for satisfying your hunger, while fresh lettuce, tomato, and onions provide the essential crunch and freshness. You can customize it further with optional toppings like jalapenos, grilled mushrooms, chili, or bacon for extra flavor. To top it all off, don't forget the cheese. A slice of creamy American cheese will complete this delicious burger. Just be sure to ask for it if you're a fan. For the ultimate Waffle House experience, go for the hash browns all the way. This hefty order piles on cheese, mushrooms, grilled onions, ham, jalapenos, and tomatoes, creating a savory, flavorful blend that's surprisingly delicious. But the indulgence doesn't stop there. Add chili and sausage gravy to the mix for a truly over-the-top dish. It may sound like a lot, but the combination of ingredients is a winning one for those who love bold flavors.
I gotta eat all that? That's too much, man!
Hash browns, all the way, capture the essence of Waffle House. Bold and satisfying. Pro tip, don't worry about finishing it all in one go. Simply grab a to-go container and enjoy the leftovers later. For a waffle that takes breakfast to the next level, go for the chocolate chip version. It's like having dessert for breakfast. And Waffle House doesn't hold back on the chocolate chips. They're generously sprinkled on top, melting into the waffle's crevices to create pockets of gooey, sweet goodness. This decadent treat pairs wonderfully with the thick, slightly crisp waffle base. If you're craving something sweet, this is hands down the best option. Just be prepared. It's quite filling, as it's dense and satisfying. Whether you're treating your child to something sweet or indulging yourself, the chocolate chip waffle is sure to hit the spot. If you're in the mood for a hearty, satisfying meal, Waffle House's sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl is a must-try. The base is a generous serving of crispy hash browns, packed with carbs to keep you full. Then comes a layer of melted cheese, followed by scrambled eggs and savory sausage to create a mouthwatering mix. It's the perfect indulgence if you're craving something rich and filling. Not a fan of sausage? No problem. Substitute it with bacon or ham. Plus, you can customize your bowl with a variety of toppings thanks to the build-your-own option. The possibilities are endless. The ultimate breakfast experience at Waffle House is the All-Star Special. If you're looking for a meal that packs in variety, this is it. You'll start with a golden waffle of your choice, then enjoy a serving of your preferred protein, either crispy bacon or savory sausage. To top it off, the plate includes eggs cooked just the way you like, a side of toast, and an additional side for good measure. It's a hefty meal that will leave you feeling completely satisfied. If you're really hungry or want a filling breakfast to carry you through the day, this is the perfect choice. Plus, it's ideal if you're hoping for some leftovers.
Waffles, tasty waffles with lots of syrup.